Now, News 2 at 10.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to News 2 at 10. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has identified the man shot and killed by a Metro police officer over the weekend. 32-year-old Marvin Vega was on the Massachusetts most wanted list for murder. And state police say he had a violent and extensive criminal history. Tonight, News 2's Brooke Reese digs into his past.
Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Metro Nashville Police Chief John Drake described the situation as something no officer wants to deal with.
Dude, what are you doing? Drop the knife!
This officer-involved shooting on Clarksville Pike Friday night started when Marvin Vega got out of the passenger side during a stop with a butcher knife in each hand.
32-36. He's got a knife.
Vega then trying to get into the driver's seat of Officer Christopher Royer's patrol car before charging at him as Royer backpedaled.
I don't want to shoot you! Stop! I don't want to shoot you!
Stop! Royer eventually firing at Vega. Vega later died at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. We now know Massachusetts State Police put the 32-year-old on its most wanted list for the murder of 25-year-old Manuel Duarte last October. The Plymouth County District Attorney's Office says Vega and another man were indicted by a grand jury in March on murder and gun charges. Vega's alleged accomplice in the murder, Takari Elliott, was arrested and pleaded not guilty. But police were still actively searching for Vega. Massachusetts State Police says Vega had an extensive and violent criminal history, including an armed confrontation with Boston police officers and convictions for possessing a large-capacity firearm, resisting arrest, and assault and battery on a police officer. Elliott is currently being held without bond for his alleged involvement in Duarte's murder and is scheduled to appear in Massachusetts court on May 5th. Brooke Reese, News 2.
Officer Royer's response is still being investigated by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation.
And this was the 6th deadly police shooting in Tennessee already this year. The first happened just 8 days into the new year in Sparta. The next in February in East Tennessee. A woman was armed and reportedly fired a weapon when deputies arrived at her home. On March 12th, a Metro police officer shot Nika Holbert, who fired shots at him. Just last week, another officer-involved shooting happened in Chattanooga. And then just a couple of weeks ago, a Knoxville officer shot Anthony Thompson Jr. in the bathroom at Austin East Magnet High School.